Are you sad, Caroline?
A bit.
I'm a bit sad too. Why are you sad, Caroline?
Because Donald Trump is in and he's been very stupid from day one.
He is, isn't he?
Yes.
Should we walk the dogs and try and make ourselves happy?
Yeah, because
okay.
Dogs make you happy.
They do. I love my dogs.
Yeah.
I do. Do you love your dogs?
I do.
Oh, good. Right, yeah. Oh, dear me. This is going to be one hell of a roller coaster ride, my darling. Do you know that?
That is.
I just, it is sad. I think it's extremely sad, you know. It's, Check, we got audio. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. He's already started signing his executive orders with his Sharpie pen, his giant signature.
Oh my God, yeah.
I checked it yesterday, Dan.
Oh, right.
But it's God, Ben. So what has he done so far?
Quite a bit already.
Yeah, hasn't he?
Well, I think one of the worst things, isn't one of the worst.
No, they're all bad.
They're all bad. Is pardoning 1,500 people from Capitol Hill.
Oh, what the insurrectionists.
Yes.
What?
I think it says 5 people died because of it. Or 5 police officers died because of it. That's right.
Yeah.
4 committed suicide and 1 died of a heart attack.
Blimey.
And that's without anyone else. I think there was a couple more people died as well. I think 7 in total.
7 died in total.
I think, yeah. So,
well, I said 9 on.
Maybe it was 9. I don't know. I was just reading the wiki thing.
But people were getting crushed, weren't they? You know, they're smashing the wind, the wind's breaking in, and all that.
That said 174 police officers were injured. And pardoning them, what about the families of these poor people who've lost their loved ones?
Yeah, it's a disgrace, isn't it? It makes a mockery of
police.
The whole legal system, really.
Thinking, why am I a police officer if I can't do?
That's a good point, actually. There's going to be those in the police force going to think to themselves, well, what is the point? What are we actually doing this for? But there again, it will embolden some of them, Caroline. Some of those in the police force are doing it for the wrong reasons. They're doing it because they like the power. Well,
you always have that, but there's also the good people in the police office, which probably outnumber the bad people.
I would hope so.
Are thinking, why am I a police officer? I don't want to be doing this. Are people got to step down and not do it anymore?
Don't forget what happened to George Floyd.
Are people got to step down and not do it anymore?
Yeah, but don't forget what happened to George Floyd, who died because he had the knee on the neck.
Yeah. Well, there's horrendous things, isn't there?
And also, crikey, I'm glad I'm a straight man, alright? I'm glad I'm not trans, you know? I'm glad I've been married for 30 odd years.
But pointing out, we have nothing against transgender.
Of course we haven't. No, why would we? They've done nothing to us.
That is another horrendous thing. He's now saying there's only 2 sexes, male and female.
No, that's not what it is. It's 2 genders.
2 genders.
Gender and sex are not the same thing.
Oh, sorry, there's only 2 genders, male and female.
Yeah.
Which means he's...
It's like they were keeping on about ideology. If you are trans, that's not an ideology. An ideology was stated as it's a decision that you've made that you're trans. You're either trans or you're not. That's who you are inside. You know, you're in the wrong body. You feel that you're in the wrong body.
I can't understand.
That's not a by choice.
Because transgender people are not upsetting anybody. Why
do
you even need to go into it?
And also, what's the people who have got chromosomes imbalance? I don't know what you call it now. Like unisex or something? Not unisex. I don't know. They're not really one or the other.
They've got an imbalance, so they don't feel one or the other.
Yeah.
Not one or the other.
Well, no, they're chromosomes, basically.
Okay.
There's more that people have that than you actually...
I don't know anything about it, so...
It's like that female boxer, I can't remember the name now, who was got a huge amount of stick, who is a woman, but basically she's a muscular woman or a very powerful woman. They try to make out that she's trans, and she's not. You know, and Donald Trump keeps going on about that, even though she's got plenty of history to say that she's not trans. I can't remember her name now, but anyway. Her opposition, basically, wouldn't continue.
I mean,
so there's that.
Migration.
Oh my God! Do you know they've already stopped the app, when they come over across the border legally
Yes.
from Mexico,
Yeah.
the app that they use to make their appointments for their claims of asylum and what have you has been shut down.
No. So even people who can legally come over can't come over at the moment.
It sounds like a bit like what some of their Bravermen in the UK would love,
Stop that.
Yes, the plane's coming like what's it on the front cover of the Telegraph? The plane's going to Rwanda. This is all reminiscent of things that happened in the past many years ago.
I don't know. You'd like to think it's not going to get as bad as last time, because I remember the cages last time.
Yeah.
Children getting separated from their parents.
Well, Tom Homan of he's the border czar, yeah. So he's the one in charge of all this, or he hasn't even been voted in because he's just a czar. So he's got no he's not a minister or anything. So he's basically a border czar, and he's literally said that you talk about separating families. He's actually said, well, we'll just deport them all then.
So even if you've got legal right to be there, part of your family,
deport them together.
Deportation. They got deported. Everybody.
Deport them together. It's a sad day for America. It really is.
It's scary.
And also for this is going to keep using that word embolden, but it does emboldens other governments. You see, if Donald Trump can get away with it, I don't know, what's her name, Meloni, the Italian Prime Minister or President. Was she President or Prime Minister? I can't remember now.
Well, hopefully no one can be as bad as Trump.
You reckon?
No.
That could be worse than Trump.
All of this affects the rest of the world. That affects England. That affects France.
Affects everywhere.
Affects Europe. That affects everybody.
Well, he did say yesterday in his inauguration speech that he's going to be applying these tariffs, and then he's going to have like an external revenue collection service.
How he thinks he's.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Out of that, because the citizens of America are going to be paying for that.
Exactly. Well, whatever way you do it, whether you impose the taxation on countries themselves, or whether you impose the taxation at the border, either way, that additional cost will be passed on to the consumer.
Of course it will.
Because, if you were going to impose a taxation on exports on, argument's sake, the countries, they're going to actually then impose a tax onto the exports. The whole thing will just tally up at the end, and it'll be the end user who pays.
Also,
that light's ringing in the way there, isn't it?
Think about that, right? If something you wanted had gone up like by 20 or 50%,
yep,
you would actually think, do I really want this thing? So a lot of sales won't happen.
Yeah, of course it will.
I mean, we do that when we go to the supermarket and the vegetables are a stupid price. We think, do we actually need it?
And the price of eggs.
Should we have something else? Eggs at the moment, yeah. But should we have something else instead?
Yeah, exactly. So you look for alternatives.
We avoid it. So I think a lot of this stuff being sold, as if it ends up a lot more expensive, people are going to think, do I really need it?
Well, we're looking. Yeah, well, what happens if the GDP goes down? Because instead of buying the expensive fresh vegetables, what did we do in the supermarket yesterday?
We bought frozen.
We bought frozen because it's cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper. And also, there's only two of us, and we can just put a handful of this and a handful of that.
Yes, exactly.
At the moment, we
walk in there again, or
soups. Huh? We could do, yeah. We eat a lot of soups, don't we?
We do.
So yeah.
Oh, the sun's got
so really.
frosty.
The taxation, the tariffs they're putting on, could mean that they'd have less sales.
Yes, it will do. Yeah.
People can't afford it.
People buy to their means, don't they?
Yeah.
They spend what they can.
I mean, it's like, I need that camera, I need that.
Well, I'm also.
Can I manage without it? And you'd manage without it.
Yeah, and also if I do buy anything, it would encourage me to look, instead of actually thinking to myself, well, I'll buy from where I normally buy because I feel safe buying from there. You end up looking and hunting online for the cheapest price you can find, and you'll buy it from sites that maybe aren't quite so legit.
It's like if you're buying clothes and you find something that says made in France, you'd rather spend a few extra to buy them than to buy something that's made in China.
Exactly. Or India.
Or India, yeah.
Yeah, so it affects your GDP of the country. It's got a negative effect. It's not, and obviously the additional cost to people is going to be.
And the other countries are not going to buy off America or sell to America if this is going to cost them all that money, are they?
Well, they'll still want to sell to America, but there will be a reduction, which means the choice for ordinary Americans will be reduced. Also, just like the cost of eggs, you know, your choice of actually buying eggs is harder because there aren't so many available.
So would that possibly bring the cost of things down from China to the rest of the world? Because China will need the rest of the world?
There is a possibility of that, because when people decide that they can't actually afford something, they don't buy, and then there's a surplus. So there's a surplus of supply. So then they look for other markets. So it could bring the price down, to other countries, not to the United States, obviously, because of tariffs.
Not the United States, but to Europe and to England.
Yeah, but that's
that's not good.
These are consequences of a Trump presidency, but it's also all the other stuff, Caroline. You know, it's like you say, 1,500 prisoners have been released. Who he calls heroes. He also, do you know what he said? He called them hostages. Yes, he called them hostages. Released these hostages.
When we listened to the news just now, he says 1,500 hostages.
Yeah.
The hostages caused the death of, like you say, 9 people and the injury of hundreds.
I know we live in France or what have you, my darling, but quite frankly, this situation and the fact that more than 50% of the voting public in the United States voted for this man.
A bit like Brexit.
It is like Brexit, but they voted for this man. I'm sorry, but I do feel a level of hatred towards these people now. I just do. I just don't understand why anyone would vote for... You've had a stick. Are you worried about bear jumping over the stick?
I don't think other people will be coming this way.
Really? Yeah. Do you think there could be loads of people come down there? More like dares. For God's sake. You get the chasse? I don't mind if they trip up.
We wouldn't come down here if a chasse was.
No, we wouldn't. No, they're not here today.
How far do we go down here, my darling?
I don't know. Have a look.
At least the car popped somewhere.
So what other executive orders can you think of at the moment that have been, at the time of recording this video, have been signed? So we've got the 1,500 hostages been released.
Oh, TikTok.
The felons.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, TikTok. Well, no, that was kind of... He actually really done anything other than saying that he spoke to Xi Jinping or something, or they've made promises or something.
He said TikTok will be switched back on.
Yeah, but he won't be switching it back on.
So we do that.
You can do, yeah. He doesn't have power to switch it back on, though.
No.
It's down to them. That's ByteDance. While there's a threat of them being sued and fined, they decided to just turn it off.
Just want to be a bit careful because their legs to go too far.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I know, it's a sad day. And it does, like I say, it just makes me personally, makes me feel a little bit, how to put it, disconnected from their mentality. I don't...
It's a bit like Brexit. We don't understand why people can do this sort of thing.
It's the hatred. But also, you know...
How can actually someone support someone who's going to release 1,500
criminals,
prisoners, convicts,
felons,
and then deport families and children and people who've probably lived in America for years and years and maybe even born there.
Yeah.
How can you support somebody?
Oh, that's something else to get rid of, isn't he? He's getting rid of legacy citizenship.
Yes. So how can people support their morals? They can't have any morals themselves.
They haven't got the morals, Caroline. That's the whole thing. I was listening to Trump supporters this morning and I thought, oh my giddy aunt, really? Is this the level of your intelligence? They are as thick as proverbial shit that they are.
Well, but she's really shaking.
It's cold on.
Or carry on and see if we can get through.
Well, you won't get through, Dan, because there's barbed wire around the field.
We'll be back.
If you think we can cross the field,
we'll be back.
we can't go too far with the little door because she's got a bad hip.
Yeah. And the little legs shake, don't they?
Yeah.
And they're starting to shake.
We've got the other side again.
But it's a nightmare, really, isn't it?
It is a nightmare. It's deeply concerning, and it's It's a worry for the world, really, because this is setting precedents on.
Yeah.
Other countries are going to follow suit. You had Elon Musk addressing the crowd.
With a Hitler.
And what did he do? He literally went...
Hi.
But he did it. Some people have been saying it's like, give your heart, so to speak. It's like an old Roman thing, which it is.
But that's not what
it's
he meant, is it?
It's not the way he did that. It was done with
And
aggression.
And with the deportation, that's a bit...
The whole thing together, the whole thing's fascism. And he's a fascist.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is a fascist. I've got no doubt in my mind about that.
Well, he's probably not right in his head, is he?
He's certainly high.
Well, and that's what I mean. Don't drugs mess with your head, mate.
He's all over the place. Apparently, Jeff Bezos was high as a kite as well, apparently.
Right.
It's just, they're all on living drugs. It's money,
I don't really know.
What it does to you.
I don't really know anything about drugs.
You liar, you little druggy, you.
I don't really know anything about drugs.
Nor do I, actually.
The only thing that I've actually even know vaguely of is cannabis, which is...
You know about cannabis? I don't know about cannabis. I've never had cannabis.
Well, I don't know about it, but I know of it.
You know what? Oh, crikey, it's all come out now. You didn't tell me this when I married you.
I really didn't know about it. But, no, this way. But that's not anywhere near...
Where are you going, Bear?
Actually, probably not dangerous.
Well, I think anything that...
I mean, smoking's dangerous, eating too much chocolate's dangerous.
I understand people smoking cannabis and everything got, unrelenting pain. A lot of people have fibromyalgia. I've got fibromyalgia, and a lot of people on that will smoke cannabis.
It is known to actually help with people with a lot of pain,
yeah.
So you can't actually condemn people who...
I'm not condemning anyone, darling. I'm just condemning the MAGA madness, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. This is the other thing that gets me, Caroline. They go on about Christianity and all that. I can't even say it properly.
God, yeah.
And these people...
God, didn't he? Yeah.
That's just like it's a useful tool.
Yeah.
You know, these people are saying this stuff, and they clearly ain't Christians. They're just Nazis.
I don't think Trump's a Christian.
A whole lot of it. I'm sorry you can't say that to these people. Bugger these people, quite frankly. I am so angry with them.
You can't be a Christian to actually do all this migration.
You can't be a
release all them people.
Did you read what Pope Francis said?
Oh, I think he's very angry.
It's a disgrace.
No, he's very angry.
Yeah.
Read a little bit.
I know it's a bit of a long video, but it's just a chat while I walk the dogs, really. But you know, it's just it's painful. I find it really painful. You know, I haven't been too happy, have I?
No. You've been like, do I really want to watch this? But like we say, you need to watch it so you can report it, really.
Yeah, I know. I'll give you a point of view anyway.
Some of your viewers might not want to watch it, so they're just watching you.
Oh, are they?
I believe.
I hope.
Which means it's a good idea because it's just getting the information.
So we are going to be.
You don't have to listen to him.
I'm going to do some sort of Dropbox on my website so people can send me videos from the United States. You know, things they've witnessed. You know,
or if you have problems,
or links to.
Problems yourself.
Well, yeah, but also, yeah, of course, but links to stuff like not just in the United States, also in the UK, anything in fact. God, you slapped that right in my face. Did you see that? She just walked through that from stick, didn't hold it back like I would do for her, and she just let slap straight in my face. That's divorce. Can I send her to Mexico?
It ain't the Gulf of Mexico anymore, it's the Gulf of America.
Oh, yeah, Gulf of America, I forgot about that.
And don't forget the Panama.
The Panama Canal.
Which Panama said he can't have it back.
Of course he can't have it back, it's just ridiculous. By force, if necessary, is what Trump said.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is the other thing about it, right? He had, no wars, there's going to be unity and all that sort of stuff. And then went on about expanding territories. He said expand the territory of the United States, just like Vladimir Putin. And then he went on about putting the flag on Mars.
And there's another thing, Marcus.
Oh dear.
He's
Hillary Clinton was in hysterics.
He's come out of the WHO.
Oh yeah, WHO. He signed an executive order to come out of that.
Yeah.
He's also the Paris Climate Accord. He's signs the way out of that again. He's going to undo. He's also undone the reduced. You know the thing that went through recently regarding what Biden did, regarding lowering the prices of prescriptions in the United States. He's now undone that as well.
Don't forget about environment as well.
Yeah, I just said that. It's the Paris Accord.
And also,
Climate Accord,
he
yeah.
did say, drill, baby, drill.
I know. I tell you what, we are buggered. If you think your children will make old bones, think again. They're not. They're going to die before their time. Our grandchildren are going to die before their time. I am petrified about the situation.
We need to do something about it. We've got.
There's nothing. What can we do? All we can do is make our videos and that, and try and expose this stuff. That's all we can do. Plant trees.
We are planting trees.
Okay, well, every little helps, but the situation is so dire. If you've got a country out there, is this literally just going to say sod bloody climate change? We're going to just go absolutely full on and burn more oil.
So
do you know how I feel now?
He wants to bring the prices down in America, but he don't care what the.
It will have a negative effect.
Yeah.
Other countries will start waking up to this because they'll either kiss his ring, his chocolate starfish, or they will say, sod ya, we're going to make changes so we're not relying on Donald Trump. He's so unpredictable. He says so many contradictory things.
I'm quite happy that we've still got Macron for a couple of years.
Well, man, Macron, yeah. You either love him or hate him, you know.
He's not done anything bad.
No. I think this video's getting a bit long, darling.
Okay, did you want to...
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, okay.
If anyone's got this... if anyone has got this this far, write in the comments down below, Donald Trump is a...
No, I can't say that.
Okay, I'll say it then. Ask a question, actually. Is Donald Trump a fascist? Just say yes or no. Toodaloo. And you can say goodbye.
Toodaloo.